connection, live.
Salam.
Guess who's back?
Salam.
Raj Kadam's back.
Half back.
Half back? You're back. You're just exhausted.
Tired.
Exhausted from lots of work.
Not feeling too great today.
Yeah. And we're all having those days. So I'd like to mention to all of you that I think a great practice, we're chanting a lot, and it's such a wonderful practice for the breath. And I'm just going to put it out there. I've been increasing my own practice, breath work, a lot of pranayams. And if you haven't dove into doing that, I would suggest it. None of these things we're never going to proclaim them as cures. But definitely doing breath work and yoga is definitely preventative. The COVID virus attacks the lungs and the heart. So when we say the heart center, when you're putting your hands on the heart center, your lungs are there. And that's why we do so much breath work and so much of that. I would say vibrate from the navel, bring it in from the navel, bring it up to the heart, bring it up to the throat chakra, and deliver it out. You project out. That cycle of breath is very good, and that vibration is very good. And then, like we said yesterday and the day before, when we keep repeating the sounds, it creates a heat in the body. And that heat clears the central channel, those energetic channels, so that energy can flow and clean and clear anything that's stuck on a physiological level, on an emotional level, and on a spiritual level. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I just started a beautiful practice this week with a friend of ours out in California, Hardev Singh Khalsa. He started a wonderful Sudarshan Chakra Kriya meditation, and we joined together for the first time on Zoom this morning. And it's a very, very, very challenging breath, but it's a wonderful breath. So wherever you are in your pranayams, I would just say up it. And if you're new to pranayams, then come to a Kundalini yoga class. There's plenty of us teaching online. I know I'm going to jump into a class that my friend Ava is going to do tomorrow. She's doing an hour and a half on breath work. I just think it's just super important to keep the lungs and the circulatory system moving, especially now that I'm not going to the gym as much, and this is seasonal allergies for me. See, when I go to the gym, I add the gym into my yoga, and by doing cardio and working out with weights, it's a beautiful balance, but I haven't been outside my apartment in about a month. I mean, literally just to the roof and maybe outside to get groceries. That's it. That's not enough. That's not enough exercise. So for yogis, for me to put more pranayam into my practice is a must, and it's a must for everybody. So I'm just putting it out there. If you have any questions on that, any questions on breathwork, pranayams, please DM me. I'd be more than happy to spend time with you and talk to you about it and point you in the right direction and maybe have a class with you. Okay, so that is my, what is that called, the PSA? A PSA for the evening. I think that's what it's called. Okay, so we are here to chant. We're here to chant the mantra for miracles to Guru Ram Das. It's a heart center mantra, so we're going to be using the navel and we're going to be using the heart, and we're going to fill the lungs with air. But before we do that, we're going to tune in. We're going to tune into the Adi mantra, which is Ong, O-N-G, Namo. Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. And we'll chant that 3 times, each time on a long breath. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. First, I'm going to have you sit either in an easy pose if you're on the floor. Easy pose just means if you're new, that you're in a cross-legged position. If you're on a chair or couch, you're sitting straight up and your feet are flat on the floor. And you know me, I'd rather have your socks off. Unless there's a medical reason for you to have your socks on, please take them off. Okay, so let's get started by centering in first. Sit up straight wherever you are and close your eyes. And right away, I want you to become aware of where you're sitting. I want you to use your sensory system and your sensations to feel gravity. Right? Just feel that pull of gravity and how it holds you. And feel your weight. Use your sensory system now to feel your weight. Your eyes are closed. All right. Now, bring your awareness to your navel point. And for those who do not know where that is, it's about 2 fingers down below your belly button, right below it, okay? That's your navel point. I want you to put your awareness there, and I want you to start to breathe from there. As you inhale, allow the belly to soften, okay? Expand. Fill with air. And as you exhale, draw the belly back, the navel point towards the spine. Just draw it back and push the air out on the exhale. Okay, inhale again, deeply, right? Nice and slow and deep, and fill the belly up. Extend it. Don't hold it back. Now exhaling, you contract and you pull the navel back towards the spine. Good, 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 good. Now, as you're inhaling and exhaling, I want you to imagine roots that can grow from that navel point down through the sit bones and down, down, down into the ground. Okay? Good. Keep moving the belly as you breathe. Grow those roots down into the ground. And now lift the rest of the spine up through the crown of the head. Good. Keep reaching. So you're grounding down and you're lifting up, and the belly's moving back and forth with the breath. Excellent. And I want you to use your sensations to feel yourself in all those directions, the down, the up, and the in and the out of the belly. Okay. Now bring the awareness up a little bit. Bring it right to the heart center, and from the navel to the heart center. And just feel that energy move up. Okay? And then as you inhale, let the belly soften and then stretch the rib cage, and the heart center lifts. And you're going to fill the lungs with air, and you're going to bring that air right up to the collarbones. And then as you exhale, it goes from the collarbones right in front of the heart center, and move the ribs in towards one another to the midline, right? And now pull the belly back towards the spine to push as much air out as possible, all the way out, because it's going to set you up for your next inhale. Okay, a little breath work here. Inhale, allow the belly to soften, stretch the rib cage, right? Side to side, front and back, right? Stretch it 360 all the way around, and really fill the lungs up. And then up to the collarbones, but let the shoulders be soft. Don't come up into your ears with your shoulders with this. Let them be soft and down and back. And then exhale. Okay, rib cage closes again towards the midline of the body, right? Keep the heart lifted, and then pull the belly back towards the spine. One more time like that. Inhale, soften the belly. All right, feel that navel point, right? Bring that energy up to the heart center, stretch the rib cage, fill up the lungs. Collarbones are wide and soft, so are the shoulders. Exhale, bring it all into the center, right? Keep the heart lifted again, knit the ribs towards one another, and now pull the navel back towards the spine. And now on your next inhale, please rub your hands together, give them some heat. And then when you exhale, you'll bring them up into a prayer pose. You'll press the thumb knuckles into the sternum to lift the chest. Keep the heart center lifted, close the eyes, and if you can roll the eyes in and up, roll them up to the third eye point. That's right between the eyebrows at the root of the nose. And again, we're going to tune in to the Adi mantra. Now that you have all this beautiful pranayama exercise, right? We did a lot of breath here. We're going to use that breath. And you're going to use that breath because we're going to chant each line on one breath. And we're going to do it 3 times. Inhale deep. Exhale complete. Use the navel. Inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Good. Inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. Press the palms towards one another and reach through your spine. Feel that energy lift from your navel to the heart, to the third eye. Good. Stay in posture. Exhale. One more time. From the navel, deep in. Inhale. Hold. Lift the energy right up to the heart, right to the third eye. Good. And slowly exhale and bring the hands down. And then slowly open your eyes. Excellent. So, I like to sometimes during these meditation add a little meditation that you could do during the day. But I thought today we would do a 3-minute pranayama that is great to locate the third chakra, which is your navel point, and the heart center. Okay, so what you're going to do is, this is my right hand. I want you to take your right hand and make a fist and stick your thumb out. I want you to take that thumb and right below your belly button, feel your belly button and go about 2 inches below it. And I want you to stick your thumb into that place. Then take your left hand and put it over the right fist and use that left hand to push it in as hard as you can. I want you to feel it, right? Now, close the eyes. And I just want you to breathe long, slow, and deep here. So deep inhale. Now you're going to try to extend the belly, so you're going to feel a little pressure that the belly is going to extend, but you're pushing the finger into the navel point at the same time. So there's a little resistance there. And I want you to connect the flow of the breath, the inhale, to the heart and to the third eye. And then exhale long, slow, and deep down. Right? Remember, close the rib cage and then press the navel point towards the spine. So you're really pressing that thumb right into the navel point using the left hand. Again, slowly inhale. Fill the belly. Bring it up into the lungs. Pass through the heart. And then right up to the third eye center. That's right between the eyebrows, root of the nose. And I want you to make that connection. And then exhale down. There's a beautiful connection between the third eye, which is the seat of intuition, and your navel point, which is the original you, which is your, where the nerve endings is, this nerve plexus that happens around the navel point. That's it. I would say it's where you balance yourself in gravity, the navel. So if you're doing, like, say, martial arts or boxing, right, you would be very aware of what the navel is doing, so you have a focus of gravity. Same thing when you do yoga and asanas. No matter where you are in the asana, where if your feet are up in the air, or they're on the floor, or one's behind you, one's in front of you, wherever you are in space, to relation with yourself to the floor, to gravity, that's where you're conscious of the navel. That's what keeps you balanced.
Chi.
Okay.
It's the chi.
And Raj Karam just said it's the chi. You're so right. Do you want to explain what chi is, Raj Karam?
It's just it's energy.
It's just energy.
It's a Chinese system. Qigong, Tai Chi. It's chi.
It's chi. Okay, last time here. Inhale deep. Press, 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 press. Feel the flow of energy going up from the navel through the heart center to the third eye point. Clearing those channels. And then slowly exhale. And then press, 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 press the navel back and exhale all the way out. And you can release your hands and you take a deep inhale here. And then exhale. And then slowly open your eyes. We did that for roughly a minute and a half. You can work yourself up. You can work yourself up even with this one to 11 minutes. It's beautiful because you're getting a sense of where you can actually feel the pulse of your navel point. It has its own pulse. So you can actually feel that, and when you become more aware of your breath, you become more conscious of how you're breathing and how you're working in relationship to your navel to your heart and lungs, and actually right up into the higher centers here. So it brings you in full awareness, and that's it for yoga. No matter how many crazy twisty positions you can get into, those are all wonderful to do for balance and for to be limber and to stretch. But really, it's about sitting within yourself, right? We do all of the asana work so we can sit longer, so we can go deeper and deeper into. It's like an onion, you go deeper and deeper and deeper to the core of you. And the breath is what brings you there. So we're going to use breath work now in our meditation. So meditation, we'd like you to vibrate the sounds of Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. So if you're new to it, there's 5 gurus in the mantra. And there's a Wahe and a Ram Das. Guru is what brings you from darkness to light, the teacher within. Wahe is the wonderment of that, the ecstasy of it. And Ram Das is the servant of God. And in our tradition, we say, me and God and me are one. We all have that within us, and we see that in each other. It reflects to each other. And our whole mission here is to serve one another. Not to be served, to serve each other. Okay? So it's wonderful when somebody serves you, but you see that God is serving you and you're serving God in each other. So that's the Ram Das, the servant of God, and the embodiment of that. So again, it's heart-centered, so you can do this a couple of ways with your hands. You can come into Gyan Mudra, which is your first finger and your thumb. These 3 fingers are straight, the back of the hands are onto the knees, and you just lift the chest. And you want a straight spine. We say a bit of a neck lock. That means just the chin is down and back a little bit. It's not down like this. It's just down and back, so the back of the neck is long, so the energy can flow up and down equally. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is prayer pose, which is so wonderful. You're pressing the hands together, the thumb knuckles come into the sternum, you lift the heart. That's another beautiful way of doing this mantra. And my favorite way of doing it is the left hand is on the heart center, the right hand is over it, you press into the heart center and you lift through the crown. Now you can experiment with all 3 if you like, just to see what suits you. And if you're not feeling up to chanting today and you just want to lay out and let the vibration just wash over you, that's wonderful too. But if you're going to be actively meditating with us by chanting, then I would like you to vibrate the sounds. Learn to love your voice. Learn to love your sacred sound within, because that's what's going to clean and clear you of your karmas. And it's just a beautiful, and it's also going to help your lungs. So chant from here, vibrate the sounds through the heart center, and then let them come out through the throat chakra and project. And you can project from here too, project from your third eye. So eyes are closed and soft, or you can have them resting right here at the root of the nose. Okay, let's get into it. Raj Karam is going to start the track. We're using a different artist. I used it last night, and I'm going to announce who it is. It's Kiran Kaur Khalsa. Thank you so much, Kiran Kaur, for this beautiful, beautiful track and rendition of the Mantra for Miracles for Guru Ram Das. Thank you. So let's do that. Pick your position and close your eyes. Sit straight through the spine. Chin in and chest out. And vibrate the sounds. Guru 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 Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. 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 Again from the navel. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. 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 Guru Guru Vahe Guru. We're gonna right up into the heart center. Guru Ram Das Guru. Good. From the heart center through the throat, project out. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Right to the third eye point, right between the eyebrows. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Guru, Guru, Vahe Guru. From the navel to the heart to the third eye. Inhale. Guru Ram Das Guru. Good. Inhale deep, deep, deep. Guru, Guru, Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru, Guru, Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Vibrate all the sounds. Guru, Guru, Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. The heart, the lips, the teeth, the nose, the face vibrate. That's it. Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru. Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Now feel the heartbeat at the navel point. Right deep into the navel. Keep your awareness at the navel point here and feel its heartbeat. That's it. Chant with that heartbeat. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. 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 Vibrating in the heart. Guru Ram Das Guru. Bring awareness to your lungs and to your breath. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Now you're going to vibrate it at the third eye point. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Between the eyebrows at the root of the nose. Guru Guru Vahe Guru. Guru Ram Das sensations. Guru, Guru, Ahe Guru. Feel the vibrations. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru, Guru, Ahe Guru. 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 Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru, Ahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Devo. Guru, Guru, Ahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. 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 Navel and the heart together. Wahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru, Guru, Ahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru, Guru, Ahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru, Guru, Ahe Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Okay, navel, heart, third eye. Guru, Guru. Wahe Guru. Guru Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Waheguru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Waheguru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Waheguru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Waheguru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Waheguru.
the energy into your heart center. Bring it in to heal. Bring it in for self-compassion. And exhale. Inhale again. Suspend the breath. Bring all the love and compassion and healing into your heart center. Picture those you love, those you want to be near. And as you exhale, project that love and compassion and healing to those you love most. And one more time, inhale. Suspend the breath. Bring all the love, the compassion, and healing into your heart center. Allow it to vibrate. Allow the mantra to vibrate. Bring all the people of the world, all who are suffering, all who are scared, all who are alone. Bring them into your heart, and as you exhale, project that love and healing and compassion to the whole world. Inhale. Exhale, relax the hands. And as you inhale, slowly open the eyes.
That track of Guru Ram Das is so visceral for me. It really is. When we say use your sensations, my eyes are closed, and you bring your awareness obviously to different points of your breath when you're doing the meditation. I had you bring your awareness to your navel, to your heart, to your third eye. But also what was happening for me was this particular mantra reminds me of when I'm at solstice. And if you don't know what solstice is, summer solstice, it's a once-a-year festival where all us yogis, all us Kundalini yogis, about 2,000 plus, go to New Mexico and Espanola on top of a mountain, and we stay there for about a little under 2 weeks, and we just live together in a beautiful community, and we do summer camp for adults, but we do have a children's summer camp there. There's a children's summer camp.
There is.
But anyhow, they play that a lot, that Guru Ram Das one. So I was just moving around the grounds of Espanola, that beautiful place called Ramdas Puri, where we all congregate. And sadly enough, this year it's been canceled because of COVID-19. And but hopefully we'll get there this year. We did a lot of restructuring. A lot of new building was put up, permanent structures. So it'd be really nice to go there for maybe a groundbreaking. They're talking maybe in the fall if it's safe to travel. So let's see, who knows? But that's what it was for me. When I'm doing that meditation, I'm just kind of like floating around, the grounds, and it's a beautiful feeling. I just wanted to share that. Do you want to do a call tonight?
Sure.
Okay, so Raj Kadam is going to do a call for us. I'm going to take a sip of my yogi tea.
So every night after we do the Guru Ram Das meditation, we do another. I don't know if I'd call it a meditation, but let's call it a meditation. Practice.
It's a meditation
practice.
Yeah.
It's a practice using the word akal, and in Gurmukhi, akal means deathless or undying. And it's a word that describes the nature of our existence, of our soul, that we have a soul that's deathless, that's undying, that death does not touch, except in the sense that we have bodies that carry the soul. These bodies are vehicles, our minds are vehicles for the soul and for our consciousness. And when these bodies get to a certain age, or something happens where they break down, the body dies and the soul is freed. And because of the nature of our existence here on earth, we have attachments. And one of the things we try to do in yoga is to not detach, but to have non-attachment, where that doesn't mean that we don't love people, or that we don't live in the world and have things.
Yeah, we're here to have a human experience.
What it means is that we can let go.
Yeah.
When the time is right, and not everybody's capable of doing that. So what happens is the souls often get stuck on their journey back to source, back to what we call the five blue ethers, or any process.
And I was going to say, especially when you die suddenly too, it's a shock to the system, especially when you're dying before your time.
Yes.
And a lot of people have died in the past month, or months, I should say, including
You've got tens of thousands,
including the world too. You know, so many people have died before their time. So those souls are, it's almost like they weren't supposed to. Maybe some were, but most, this is maybe a shock to that life. And,
well, but the thing is, when the yogic scriptures describe how to die, but not everybody dies that way.
That's right.
And so therefore, if you haven't been able to create non-attachment to things and people in your life, in a way, it's going to create some friction and prevent you from moving forward. So what we do is we chant a call, and it's a way for us to help those souls, kind of give them a little push.
A gentle.
Like pushing on the swings.
A gentle, because you think about the chant is
It's
so
a
beautiful
gentle
and
push.
gentle.
We chant it usually from 3 to 17 days after a person passes. And of course we have so many people passing right now.
We just keep chanting
We
it
keep
every night.
chanting it every night.
Every
So
night.
we'd like you to join us. We're going to chant it 5 times. It's a short a long call. And if you have a particular person or people that you want to bring to mind, please go ahead. I've had several people in my family and people that I know that have passed either from COVID or for other reasons in the last couple of months. So I'll have those people in my mind.
Yeah.
So bring your palms together at the heart center. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale to chant. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, keep the hands where they are. We'll close with 3 long satnams. It's kind of the opposite, a long sat and a short nam. Inhale.
Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Hail, hail, Guru Ram Das, heal the world. Hail, hail, Guru Ram Das, heal the world. Hail, hail, Guru Ram Das, heal the world. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you, everybody.
Music to go out.
Oh, I like that. Some parting music. That's new. First time. So, thank you, everybody. DM us if you have any questions about breathwork. Okay? So important during this time. Especially if you want to get that circulatory system moving, you want to get the lungs stronger, and it's overall general health. So DM me. I'm going to be taking a class tomorrow with my friend Ava. Ava, if you're out there, I love you. I'm taking a class tomorrow. And we're teaching classes. I teach my next class. I'll be teaching at KundaliniYogaEast.com. Look for me, Raj Mantra Singh, at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Raj Kadam teaches, Raj Kadam Singh, at 6:15 at KundaliniYogaEast.com. Same day, Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back at 8 p.m. chanting to Guru Ram Das, the mantra of miracles. I hope you had a very restful time with us. The idea of chanting at night like this, if you're in the East Coast, is to be able to calm the system down, to let go a little bit of that fear, a little bit of that anxiety, to have a little company with one another, to chant these beautiful, beautiful sacred sounds, to start loving your sound within, clearing the path, and so you can have a restful night and hopefully a great night's sleep. So I wish that for you. Have a great night's sleep, have a restful night. Talk to you tomorrow. Sana.